you ever see me someday on Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show or one of those places, and I mean this sincerely when I say that's probably not going to happen. But let's say there's a booking error and I fucking weasel my way in. They thought they booked Liam Neeson, but it was Jeff Leeson that fucking showed up. I'll walk out there and Jimmy Fallon will go, I don't really know much about you, Mr. Leeson. We thought Liam Neeson was going to be here. But as long as you're here, you have anything interesting to tell us? And I'll go, Jimmy, you better buckle up. And he'll go, what do you mean? And I'll go, Jimmy, have you ever heard of a place called Espanola, Ontario? And he'll, of course, say, no, I haven't. And I'll go, Jimmy, every once in a while, do you get just a waft of something that travels past your face and you can't quite distinguish to yourself what the fuck that is? Well, I'll tell you, Jimmy, it traveled a long goddamn way to get to your nose because it came from Espanola, Ontario. And he'll say, what the hell are you talking about? And I'll say, Jimmy, the thing is, it reeks there, but it doesn't reek in a normal way. It's the fucking smell of money, James. They burn fucking money in the town of Espanola. And what they do is they put on shows at an Elks Lodge where they put down a stage that's got little rips in it. And right beside the stage, they've got a closet with all the fucking beer that you can imagine in it, Jimmy. And at the end of the shows, what they do is they put on puppet shows behind a sheet that sits to the left of the stage with Astro fucking turf right there underneath it. Now, at the same show, Jimmy, there were two lovely ladies that we thought were married, but it turns out one of them was Ann, and she was relocated to Espanola as part of the witness fucking protection program. They said, we're gonna take you to a place that nobody ever goes because it fucking stinks, and if you can deal with that, then we will place you there. And she showed up and she thought she was safe, but another person from her old town showed up and gave her away right fucking away. And then, Jimmy, we learned about a gentleman in the front who was a professor, but the thing is, he doesn't look like a professor at all, except at the Beer University Games, maybe he would take home the gold fucking medal. Have you ever in your life seen someone who is molding minds who is missing fucking teeth, Jimmy? No, you haven't. Know what he's a professor of? Heavy equipment. He walks in every day, points at shit, and he goes, that's heavy, that's not. Excuse me while I go home and floss. Fuck you. That's his whole day, James. That's what he does. Now, at the same show, there was a gentleman there who I thought was a professor for real, but the thing is, he's not. Now, for a second, I thought he was a retarded farmer, and I felt a little bit bad for him. But it turns out that no, he retired from fucking fighting fires for free, a volunteer. Now, I almost didn't ask him, Jimmy, what he really does. I almost walked out of there and walked onto your show here, and you go, well, what does he really do? And I go, I have no fucking idea, Jimmy. I didn't ask him, except for the fact that there was a lady in the front row who happened to be there and say, why don't you ask him? And the fucking weight was lifted off my shoulders, Jimmy. And then I found out that he's a chiropractor, and he only used to fight fires as a fucking volunteer because he's insane. But then he decided, no, I actually want to have some hair on my face for a change, instead of getting it fucking burned off every Thursday because that's my fucking shift. So he showed up. Now, it turns out that there was a gentleman there who hasn't quit that job. His name is Dean, and he was spotted right away because he wore a shirt and a jacket with the same fucking crest on it. And for a lot of this thing, we thought he was a real firefighter, Jimmy. But he's not. He's another crazy lunatic who's out there teaching children, and then on the way home, he's fighting fires at their homes, for fuck's sakes. He's telling the kids how to start fires during the day so that he can get out there and be a Superman fucking hero at night. He came all the way here from Newfoundland with his friend Wayne, who drove the truck that he fucking came on. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks for watching the video you just watched there. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, go ahead and do the thing that they do with the liking, please. Do the thumbs up. Also, share the video. Subscribe as well. And again, thank you for watching. Sorry to ask all of these favors.